All right, so welcome back. Welcome to day 3. I'm very happy to have you here with me. You have survived the first 2 days, which I know were very content heavy and talking about a lot of heavy stuff. So now we get into what I consider the fun stuff, the really good stuff, even though all that other stuff was pretty interesting. So let's get started. There we go. Okay. Disclaimer: for your home to be truly clean, you must use effective products. However, those products don't need to be toxic to achieve your desired results. In this class, we'll discover alternative ways to use Young Living essential oils to clean and purify your home without leaving any toxic residue. This class is for educational purposes only and is not intended to treat, diagnose, cure, or prescribe. An overview of today: what are essential oils? We'll talk about that. What is Thieves essential oil? Thieves multi-purpose household cleaner. It's non-toxic, but here's why it's effective. So we'll talk about why Thieves household cleaner is effective. We'll do a cost breakdown of Thieves cleaner, and then we'll talk about action item number 3. What are essential oils? They are powerful plant extracts that contain volatile aromatic liquids, right? They smell good, and can consist of the leaves, flowers, roots, bark, resin, and rind, containing the plant's pure essence of health-promoting benefits that can be inhaled, diffused, applied topically, incorporated into massage, or taken as a dietary supplement. So basically, essential oils are their aromatic concentrated plant extracts that are either steam distilled, cold pressed, or tapped from resin. Essential oils have been around for thousands of years, right? People have used them since before the Bible. And it's talked about a lot in the Bible as well for anointing and different reasons. They offer a variety of benefits from, cosmetic to dietary purposes to spiritual and religious use. And the purest essential oils are far more powerful than the botanicals from which they come because they're so concentrated. They are basically the lifeblood of the plant, which means, if you think about a plant and you think about it being exposed to disease, for example, it is the essential oil in that plant that helps to protect that plant from the disease, right? Or if we think about extreme temperatures, like extreme cold or extreme heat, the essential oil, the constituents in the plant, help to protect that plant from either, basically dying from the extreme weather. So for example, the black spruce that's grown in Canada on Young Living's Northern Lights Black Spruce Farm, they have figured out that the constituents in the essential oil or basically the black spruce trees, right, if they are to harvest them or cut them on the coldest winter night, right, when the temperature is the coldest, that is when the essential oil is the plant is working the hardest to protect that tree from the effects of cold weather, to prevent it from dying. So they have figured out that if they were to harvest the trees on the coldest night, then that will produce the most potent therapeutic benefits when they distill the oil from the tree. So Young Living has basically been around for 25 years, and they've got the science figured out. Basically, they have the standards and the purity and the science figured out on when to harvest the different plants, the different flowers, in order to get the most therapeutic benefit out of the extracts, right? The concentrated essential oil. Okay, Young Living has always been at the forefront of bringing this ancient tradition of essential oils to modern users, introducing millions of people to emotional, physical, and spiritual wellness that can be truly life-changing. It really is. I feel like it's changed my life, and I've seen how it's really positively impacted the lives of many other people because they didn't realize that they could use essential oils in a lot of different ways. Yes, for emotional support and for diffusing to make, it's a mood enhancer for sure, but there are also a lot of other therapeutic benefits of them, right? I'm not here to say that they cure anything. Like, you're not allowed to say anything like that, but they can help you live a healthier lifestyle, and they can help you keep your body and your health above the line of wellness, right? They don't cure diseases. I'm not saying that, but they can help you keep above the line of wellness. So, all right, I can go on and on about essential oils, but that's actually going to be another class that I teach. So, enough about that. So why Young Living? I was going to try to play this video, but I was having some issues with audio. So I'm going to share this video separately so that I can just keep going. So it talks about the seed to seal guarantee, basically the standards that Young Living has for all of their farms, which, by the way, they either own all of their farms or they co-own all of their farms. Or if they don't own it, then they have extremely strict standards to make sure that not only are the plants organic and the soil's organic and hasn't basically been touched in, I want to say, 70 years by any sort of chemicals or pesticides or anything like that. It's like pretty much virgin soil, but they make sure that the seeds are not genetically modified, that they're the best seeds that you could possibly use from the best plants. They look into like the water runoff to make sure that that's not contaminated. Like, the standards that they have are just, there's nothing else like it. So yeah, I could go on and on about it, but we'll just move on. Ooh, oh wait, it's gonna play. Maybe. Okay, so it might play this video for us, but hopefully you can hear it. Actually, I think I need to change the settings. So I'm going to mute myself and I'm going to turn on a different audio input capture, and hopefully this will work in the video.
Young Living is known throughout the world for our superior essential oils and oil-infused products, and for setting the industry standard for quality. It's our rigorous seed to seal standards that makes all of this possible. With every targeted supplement, every skincare solution, and every pure essential oil your family uses, you're enjoying the benefit of our global resources, industry leadership, and 23 years of innovation. The result is a final product that you can use with total peace of mind. Seed to Seal is supported by 3 pillars: sourcing, science, and standards. Each pillar defines approaches for delivering transformative, innovative, and pure products to you. Our standards are demanding, but we're proud to lead the way for our industry with these clearly defined quality benchmarks.
The sourcing pillar guides our process for obtaining pure and authentic products and ingredients, whether it be for our corporate farms, partner farms, or our Seed to Seal certified suppliers, to our production processes and our third-party manufacturers. Our sourcing standards define the way we choose our partners and our oils. Our access to absolutely pure oils gives us the ability to produce the highest quality products. We based our partnerships on established relationships, Seed to Seal specifications, binding agreements, stringent testing, and ongoing audits. The standards within our sourcing pillar are the highest in the essential oil industry and are protected through our authentication, testing, storage, and bottling practices. This commitment to quality is seen at our state-of-the-art facility where we produce and distribute our premium products for our members. To reinforce the security of our sourcing pillar, we conduct extensive internal and objective third-party audits of our supply chain in an effort to verify that our products are not compromised in any way. Because our mission is to transform lives with our products, purity and authenticity are non-negotiable. When you clean your home with Thieves, relax with the scent of lavender, or support your family's wellness with our Vitality line, you can do so with full peace of mind that your favorite Young Living solutions come from sources that you know and you can trust.
Our innovative product development Industry-leading research and quality, backed by our third-party testing, shape our science pillar. We use advanced methods in our state-of-the-art labs to ensure that our oils and oil-infused products meet our stringent purity and safety standards. These tests are performed daily by our highly skilled scientists in our quality control and R&D laboratories. We also use well-respected third-party labs to provide completely objective quality verification. While essential oil quality starts in our fields, it's proven here in our labs. Our goal is to continually develop innovative products to meet the needs of our members, and our formulas are created with the cleanest and most effective ingredients available. But we also focus on what we don't include in our formulas. Young Living carefully monitors new research to learn about potentially harmful ingredients, as well as new and more effective ingredients, and formulates and reformulates our products accordingly. Our list of potentially harmful ingredients found in mainstream consumer products is growing, but our emphasis on exhaustive testing and obsessive formulation means you won't find them in ours. The Young Living products you choose meet our demanding scientific standards. It's how we help you get the authentic products that your family deserves.
The Seed to Seal Standards pillar is our guide in creating top-tier standards for those with whom we partner, participating in a groundbreaking sustainable compliance program, and working to lead the way with our green practices.
Our standards pillar follows a system of legal, ethical, and environmentally friendly benchmarks, which help make us a force for good in the world, empowering you to love and share all the many benefits of Young Living with confidence and a clear conscience.
We choose partners who are committed to operate ethically and comply with the law. These commitments contribute to our ability to uplift the communities where we work and help us abide by and continually find ways to improve our sustainable compliance program. This extensive compliance with environmental law helps to identify several factors associated with botanical harvesting in protecting delicate landscapes, plants, and wildlife all over the world. From our commitment to source our products legally and from ethical suppliers, to our reforestation efforts, we're dedicated to making our business more green. This includes the construction of our brand new LEED certified global headquarters in Lehi, Utah. Our choice to focus on legal and ethical environmental standards is sincere and deliberate. It's the core of who we are, and it's another reason you can be proud to be a part of Young Living.
Seed to Seal and its three pillars, sourcing, science, and standards, are at the core of everything we do, designed to guarantee a full line of pristine, effective products that you can rely on without a second thought. And though we already lead the industry with our unique, unyielding commitment to quality, we're not done yet, because ours is a total commitment to continuous improvement. We've spent more than 2 decades innovating, and we plan to continue tirelessly pursuing an ever higher standard that we set for ourselves. A product is only as good as the program that created it, and our Seed to Seal program just keeps getting better.
Okay, hopefully that all worked out well as far as the audio goes. I guess I will find out when I replay it. Okay, so moving on. Next, let's talk about all the thieves. Thieves essential oil. Okay, is a powerful combination of clove, lemon, cinnamon, eucalyptus radiata, and rosemary essential oils with incredible cleaning power. A little bit about the history of Thieves oil. So Thieves oil essential oil blends, they're marketed today as proprietary formulas. And in fact, Young Living does own the trademark for Thieves. So that's why you'll see other essential oil companies, they might use different names for it, even though it might contain, similar blends of essential oils in them. but it's been around for thousands of years, or hundreds of years, I should say, actually. Herbalists have passed along recipes about the four thieves remedy for literally hundreds of years. The date and the place of the vinegar of the four thieves origin ranges, so it's up for debate a little bit. It could be from 1413, somewhere in Europe. It could have been from 1630 in Toulouse, France, or possibly even 1722 in Marseille, France. So, kind of different stories that are out there circulating. So the basic legend has it that there were four robbers, right? Four thieves who were caught rifling through homes in plague-ridden France. But for some reason, they weren't getting sick and they weren't dying from the plague, even though they were constantly robbing these different homes, right? So when they finally got caught by the authorities in France, they either were set free or were given a lighter sentence if they would disclose how it was that they were able to survive, like not get sick or not get the plague that caused everybody else to get infected and die. So apparently, according to this legend, the thieves had created an herbal vinegar which they drank and sprinkled on themselves every 2 hours. So what this concoction actually contained, in the tale varies wildly. But, the modern Thieves blends are usually focused on 4 or 5 essential oils, so inspired by the story, right? Medical research bears out that these oils, lemon, rosemary, clove, cinnamon, and eucalyptus, have powerful therapeutic benefits. And that's why they're often used in cleaners like Thieves Household Cleaner. They're added to soaps, they're added to cleaners and toothpastes. So let's talk about some of those benefits of Thieves. First of all, it's a disinfectant. There was a 2006 study conducted at the Entomology Research Institute in India that determined that several essential oils are effective in fighting bacterial strains, especially cinnamon oil. They said that cinnamon oil has the most potential bactericidal properties. They said that they believe that the present investigation, together with previous studies, provides support to the antibacterial properties of cinnamon oil. That's basically what the report concluded. And then other strong performers in the study included rosemary oil, lemon oil, and clove oil, all key components of the modern Thieves oil blend. Another research study at Germany's University of Kiel in 2009 confirmed that the traditional medicinal uses of several essential oils, especially cinnamon, lemon, lemongrass, and thyme, were considered the most effective in fighting bacteria. Specifically, 6 Staphylococcus varieties, including the dreaded MRSA, 4 Streptococcus strains, and 3 Candida strains. Among the other oils showing considerable efficacy against the strains were clove, bud oil, and eucalyptus oil. Pretty cool stuff. Let's talk about another benefit of Thieves Essential Oil Blend. So it can combat antibacterial resistance. There was a 2007 New York Times health article that pointed out the dangers of turning to antibacterial soaps, hand sanitizers, and cleaning products. Using these products as a preventative measure, the New York Times noted, may contribute to bacterial strains which are antibiotic resistant. Right? So we talked about this a little bit in day 2 with triclosan and how it was used as an antibacterial, but it ended up causing different bacterial strains to mutate in order to survive from the antibacterial constituent that was trying to kill it off. So creating these superbugs essentially that are resistant to antibiotics, antibacterial things. In other words, when we become sick and really do need antibiotics, they may not be effective because of the widespread use of household antibacterial products. Cinnamon oil, a key component of the Thieves oil Thieves oil blend, can help because it contains antimicrobial properties useful for household cleaning and hand washing, according to this New York Times article. The column referred to a homemade recipe for Thieves oil hand wash recommended by pediatrician Lawrence D. Rosen, in which a few drops of cinnamon, lemon, and eucalyptus essential oils are added to water. A similar effect could be created by adding commercial Thieves oil or your own essential oil blend to liquid Castile soap. Additional benefits of Thieves and the oils in Thieves. So while most people associate Thieves oil with its antiseptic properties, the individual oils each bring additional benefits to that blend. The National Association for Holistic Aromatherapy, or NAHA, lists both lemon and rosemary as their picks for uplifting and energizing essential oils. That makes sense to me because rosemary smells really good, when you cook with it, and then lemon, most of the citrus oils to me are very uplifting. Good mood enhancers. The University of Maryland Medical Center notes that rosemary is a traditional remedy for joint pain and memory loss, whereas eucalyptus appears in countless formulas to ease coughs, flu, and bronchitis. Again, let me get a disclaimer here. Like, I'm reading from this research article, but we never talk about essential oils as curing anything, curing any disease. For the most part, we talk about them as, providing you benefits and helping to support your different body systems, and also helping you to stay above the line of wellness. So I just want to put that disclaimer in there. Finally, Medline points to good scientific evidence for using clove oil for dental pain. All right, so let's look at the Thieves oil bread experiment. So one of my friends did this experiment in which they took a regular old piece of bread and put 2 drops of Thieves oil right here. You can kind of see it. It's a little more yellow, and put it in a Ziploc bag, or a Boulder storage bag, I should say, and just let it sit on the counter for 67 days. So you can clearly see where the mold is trying to grow, feeding off of the bread, but the area where the Thieves oil is remains intact. So again, it's that idea that the essence of the essential oil, in the same way that it was able to protect a plant from negative effects or harmful effects or disease or extreme temperatures, it also can help protect, here, a piece of bread, but also humans in different ways. All right. So let's talk about Thieves Household Cleaner. This all-purpose cleaner can be used on any surface in your home for dusting, spot cleaning, scrubbing, or any other cleaning need. Wherever you use it, you'll feel good knowing it's safe to use around everyone in your family, including pets. And what's amazing to me is that this 14.4 ounce bottle right here is basically the equivalent of making 57 spray bottles of cleaner. That's right, because this capful right here is only about a half a teaspoon, and that, because it's so concentrated, is all you need to put into a 16-ounce bottle, spray bottle, and then you would add water. I use distilled water. You fill up the rest of the bottle with the water, and there you go. You have a bottle of cleaner, and you've only used a half a teaspoon of this cleaner. So we're going to talk about in just a moment the cost breakdown, how much money you can save by switching to a non-toxic yet effective household cleaner, the Thieves cleaner. So let's talk about why it's effective. We've already talked about the Thieves essential oil blend, that it can disinfect. It has all of those benefits. But also, the Thieves household cleaner has 2 ingredients in it. They're all natural ingredients that I ended up looking up on EWG. I looked it up on both the cleaner website, but I got a lot more information about these ingredients on the Skin Deep database. So I'm showing you that screen right here of where I looked it up, these 2 ingredients. So the first ingredient that's in Thieves household cleaner is disodium 2-sulfurate. Okay. It rates a 1 on EWG, which means it's safe. There's very low to no concerns of health effects in it. So disodium 2-sulfurate is the first one, and then sodium methyl 2-sulfurate is the other ingredient. Both of these help to make Thieves cleaner effective in cleaning. So why is that? And by the way, this also has a 1. Um, its overall hazard concern is very low. Okay, so what are these two ingredients? Both of them are anionic surfactants derived from plant-based oleochemicals, primarily coconut, right? I read somewhere else that it could also be derived from sugar, so that's another possibility, but it's from coconut, okay? So what does this mean, surfactants, anionic, oleochemical? Let's break this down. So a surfactant is short for a surface active agent. It's basically a molecule that has a water-loving or hydrophilic end and a water-fearing or hydrophobic end. So, the loving and the fearing, if you think about like the magnetic poles, it's kind of like that it either attracts or repels. So it's kind of the same concept in thinking of what a surfactant is. So what does anionic mean? Anionic means that it has a negative charge on its water-loving end, and we'll talk about why that's useful in a second. And then an oleochemical is a chemical compound derived industrially from animal or vegetable oils or fats, in this case, coconuts. Okay, so why does this matter? All right, the negative charge of anionic surfactants helps surfactant molecules to interact with both fibers and soil particles, lifting and suspending soils in bubble-like arrangements. So basically, because of these two surfactants, because they have a negative charge, they help to pull the soil up out of the fiber and into bubbles, right? All of the suds. They also make a lot of foam when they're agitated, which actually is a good thing from a consumer perspective, right? We tend to really like, as consumers, that sudsy feeling. We feel like it's getting more clean. And also, they tend to be flaky or powdery when they're dry, not sticky like other surfactants. Okay, so like I think it's an ionic surfactant, which has a positive charge, tends to be a very sticky or leaves a very sticky residue, and it's more useful for other cleaning uses like oils and things like that. Because those two ingredients are these anionic surfactants, that helps to explain why Thieves household cleaner is so effective. It has this extra element to it where it lifts out the soil from the fibers or from the surface and then puts it into these bubbles. All right, so the good stuff. Some math. We did chemistry the other day, and now we're talking about math. I love math, actually, especially this type of math. When you get into trigonometry and stuff like that, I get kind of lost, but I like doing this kind of math. All right, so there's a little bit of a typo here. Right here, $29.61 is the higher price and should actually be the retail price for a 14.4 ounce bottle of Thieves Cleaner, which you can see in the picture right here. And then the $22.50 is the cost of if you were to pay wholesale. If you were a wholesale member, you would only pay $22.50 for that same bottle of cleaner. You basically get a 24% discount for any of the Young Living items that you buy versus retail. Okay, so like I talked about before, in that 14.4 ounce bottle, there are 57 capfuls, half a teaspoon, right? That can make 57 bottles, these 16 ounce bottles, spray bottles of cleaner, right? Because it's so concentrated. So if we break that down, if you're paying retail $29.61 divided by those 57 capfuls that are in that 14.4 ounce bottle, you are only paying 52 cents per 16 ounce bottle of cleaner. Now, of course, that's before tax, but you get taxed on whatever you're buying. So, but still 52 cents, that's so cheap. Oh my goodness, that is. And then, think about it, this bottle lasts a long time because you have 57 bottles, spray bottles worth of cleaner in there. If you're paying wholesale and that's only $22.50 per bottle, you get 57 capfuls. And so if you divide that, you are basically paying 39 cents for that 16-ounce bottle of cleaner. That is amazing. Like, you cannot go to the grocery store with coupons. Maybe with coupons, I don't know. But you would have to be an extreme couponer to be able to get that kind of price for a cleaner in the grocery store. And would it have toxins in it, right? That's the whole point. Like, does it have any of those harsh chemicals in there that aren't good to get on your skin or to inhale? So not only are you saving a lot of money by switching to Thieves household cleaner, but it's also non-toxic and effective. All right, you can save even more money by buying the 64-ounce bottle of Thieves Ultra Concentrated Household Cleaner. So I didn't switch it this time. It's $115.46 retail, or $87.75 if you're a wholesale member. So you can, again, make one 16-ounce bottle of cleaner with just one capful or half a teaspoon of Thieves cleaner and a little less than 16 ounces of water. I use distilled water just because it's more pure. I don't have to worry about, bacterial buildup or anything else that might be in tap water. So there are approximately 252 capfuls in one 64-ounce bottle of Thieves household cleaner. So when we break down the cost, $115.46 divided by those 252 capfuls means you are only spending 46 cents per 16-ounce spray bottle of cleaner. If you are a wholesale member, you would only spend $87.75 for that big old bottle, divided by 252 capfuls would be 35 cents per 16-ounce spray bottle of cleaner that you were to make. That is awesome. So cool. It's just, to me, it's just amazing. Like, I love that not only is it effective and it's all natural and non-toxic, but it's super cheap and lasts forever. And I'll talk about that in just a second. So we're already at action item number 3. Yay! So the action item for today is to take out your Thieves household cleaner spray that you have from the kit and clean something in your house, and then share what you cleaned and what you thought about using it. Or if you've used it before, share your favorite thing or your experience with cleaning with it. So remember, Thieves household cleaner is multi-purpose, so you could clean your bathroom mirror, you could clean a window, you could clean kitchen counters or another surface, or even a small stain on an item of clothing or furniture. But of course, you would want to test a small inconspicuous spot first. So let me share a couple of my favorite uses for Thieves household cleaner. First of all, I enjoyed cleaning the mirrors with it. Well, that was one of the first things that I tried out when I got my Thieves household cleaner. But another thing that I use it for that I would never dream of using a regular multi-purpose cleaner for is my mouth guard. So I clench my teeth and at night and grind my teeth, or I would grind my teeth if I didn't have a mouth guard. And I actually use the Thieves household cleaner to spray the mouth guard inside because sometimes it can get a little bit stained from use, and it helps to get out the stains and it helps to clean it. And, and then I rinse it off, and, I completely trust that, it's not going to cause any negative effects on me. And my other favorite use of the Thieves household cleaner actually happened right around Christmas time. So my parents and I were trying to get ready for a Christmas party. We were the hosts, and my dad was tasked with painting the basically the stairwell leading to the basement, because it had a lot of it had holes in it, and he patched it up so there are these white spots, and so he was going to paint it in order to make it all look nice and even. And he was trying to get the spot right above the door at the stairwell, but it was kind of steep. And so what he did in order to be able to reach that, because if you're on the step, but then, you're trying to paint up there, it wasn't level, so he couldn't, unfold the ladder in a way that was level. So what he did is he locked the door right there, and he leaned the ladder against the door, and he climbed up with his paint and paintbrush and was trying to trying to paint above the door. And all of a sudden the lock went out and the door opened, and all of this white paint just splattered everywhere in the living room and in the stairwell. It was crazy. And my parents had just recently, like last year, gotten new hardwood floors, and the paint was already starting to dry on these floors. So my dad and my mom and I are frantically trying to clean not only the hardwood floors, I mean, it got everywhere. So it got on the rug as well. It got on their microfiber couch, recliner basically. It got on their leather couch. So we're all trying to clean as much as possible as this paint is drying. Time is of the essence. And I actually was able to use my Thieves household cleaner to not only clean most of the floor, although my dad kind of took over with some mineral spirits, which, by the way, like, the fumes were just awful. It was harsh. But, he wanted to do that, so I just let him do his thing. But I was able to clean the rug, get out the white paint out of the rug. I was able to clean the leather couch as well, and there were only a couple spots on there, but I was able to clean it, and it didn't stain it or anything like that. And their microfiber recliner is a dark brown color and had this bright white paint that was already starting to dry on it. So I was frantically spraying and scrubbing that microfiber. And I even had to refill my spray bottle at least once, I think, like once or twice more. But I was able to get all that paint out of that dark brown microfiber recliner, which to me, I was so happy and impressed with the fact that I was able to do that without using like a stain remover cleaner that would have had like more harsh chemicals in it. And the other exciting part of it was the fact that, I went through a couple spray bottles, right? I mean, unless you stock up on cleaner, in any other case, I probably would have had to run to the store to get more cleaner, and time would have been of the essence. There wouldn't have been time to go and get that cleaner. So basically we probably would have still had like white paint in that recliner. So there's lots of benefits to having it. The fact that you basically have 50 plus, almost 60 bottles of cleaner in that one smaller bottle. And the fact that it can replace so many other cleaners in your cabinets, right? So you don't have to have a separate kitchen surface cleaner versus a bathroom surface cleaner versus a glass cleaner, a tub cleaner, like fabric clean, like all of these different things, carpet cleaner, all of these different things you can actually replace with Thieves household cleaner. And there's lots of recipes where you can make it a more concentrated cleaner. A lot of times, if you're trying to do a little bit more of a deep scrub, you would use 2 capfuls of the cleaner instead of 1 in your spray bottle. But there's also recipes where you can make a tub scrub, or you can make a wood polish. You can make lots of things with the household cleaner. You can actually use it as a laundry detergent, or even though there is a Thieves laundry detergent, that's a separate product. If you wanted to, you could use Thieves household cleaner as a laundry detergent, or as even to clean your dishwasher as well. So lots of different things that you could use it for. Like I talked about earlier, you could add some, I think it was actually the essential oils, but you could add the essential oils to like some Castile soap, right? And you would have a hand soap right there. So definitely multi-purpose, ultra concentrated. There are lots of great things about having it. I also like the fact that it helps you declutter, because you get rid of all of the cleaners that have the toxins in them, the harsh chemicals, and then you just have that one bottle, right? And then you keep refilling your spray bottle as you need to, but you don't have all of this clutter that's underneath, that's in your bathroom cabinet or in your kitchen cabinet, which is awesome. Okay, so a little bit of a recap. What are essential oils? We talked about that. They're the lifeblood of the plant, and they send different messages to our brains. Like lavender would tell your brain to just relax when you inhaled it. They have therapeutic and protective properties. What is Thieves? It's an essential oil blend with unique therapeutic properties for the immune system, for cleaning, and for a lot of other things that we didn't even get into. Thieves Household Cleaner is non-toxic, ultra concentrated, and your one cleaner can basically replace everything else. Why it's effective? It's because not only does it have oils in the Thieves essential oil blend that are a disinfectant and help to fight bacteria, but the cleaner itself also has 2 negatively charged or anionic surfactants that are made from coconuts and interact with fibers to lift the dirt up and into bubbles. So a cost breakdown of Thieves Cleaner, you can get one 14.4 ounce bottle, which makes 57 16 ounce spray bottles of cleaner at as little as 39 cents each if you were a wholesale member. And then finally, action item number 3. So clean something with Thieves Household Cleaner and report back. Or you could, if you don't feel like cleaning, you could also share what your favorite thing to clean is with Thieves Household Cleaner. All right, so that was day 3. Thank you so much for sticking with me, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was informative, and stay tuned because I'm going to be talking about the next thing that I'm going to be putting in the giveaway. So stay tuned for that video.